welcome to Comic Toy Reviews, and this is a review on the Face Off Punisher action figure. And for the Punisher character, I would say at this scale, this is my favorite version of the character. If you can only pick one Punisher figure, this would be the one. But there was a modification I made to it, which I'll explain. And this looks like the first appearance of the Punisher in his classic costume. Plus the face sculpt looks like Mike Zeck, who was a really great Punisher artist back in the 1980s. Before I continue, there were two versions. The face-off one with this costume, and the one with the other costume, which I'm going to show. On this Punisher costume, which is the variant, the chest symbol looks like the Tim Bradstreet version. He had the Punisher chest symbol really small, and you could see here, this is the classic big one. Also, this costume is all black, and here there's sort of like a lighter wash on the paint colors. On this one, the thigh, it's like a light blue, and also here by the blade, it's a light blue. On this one, it's black, and on this one, it's black, the holster. So the difference is basically this one is all black and this one has a lighter shade and the classic chest symbol. And the side pieces are a different color here, but they are accurate to the first appearance. So this is how it looked. And what I did was I used hot water and I switched the heads. You see this one? Hopefully it's going to show up, but the Punisher has his teeth showing and it looks kind of red. And this one, he has a scowl, but the teeth are not showing. Well, originally this head was on this body, and this head was on this body. And so what I did was, I just switched it. It's an unofficial modification, but it can be done. Just gotta be careful. And I just think it looks better because on a display I want this version of the Punisher head and this version of the chest symbol and the body, and so it's really accurate to the first appearance look. And this one, I still haven't really found display room for it. It looks okay, but originally I did not like this smaller Punisher design. But now looking back on it years later, it's pretty cool. I mean, it's okay, but if you could only get one, I'm just saying, this is the costume. But if you get them both, you could do that modification. I hope that made sense. I also should mention, since this is a face-off 2-pack, it came with Jigsaw, and there were two versions. That other Punisher with the small chest symbol had the Jigsaw in the white suit, which is the better version. And this Punisher with this chest symbol had the Jigsaw in an imitation Punisher costume. And there were a bunch of weapons, but the two main ones for the Punisher are this really nice rifle, which looks like the first appearance rifle that he had in the comics. It just fits well in his hand. You can see that trigger finger. I like how he just hold it up there and it looks natural. Or, of course, he could hold it down and you could change the posing. And this one, pretty unique handgun design, but this is how it looked in that first appearance comic. And it does fit right in the holster. And you can close it. And he has a third weapon, a knife. And one thing I don't like about this knife, it looks a little too small. Even at this scale, it could have been just a little bigger, the scale for this weapon. But I like how it fits just easy on here, and so he can hold all his weapons. I should also mention that Hasbro took this mold from Toy Biz. They changed the neck area a bit, but most of the parts are the same, and they used it to make the shield agent. They used it to make Kazar, and I think they used a portion of the upper body to make Drax. So they are getting mileage out of this mold, and it's a really good sculpt. The head can go up and down, side to side, and hopefully the face sculpt is going to show. Shoulders, in or out, up and down, And you got the upper articulation there. Double elbow. Right at the glove articulation. And the wrists go in and out. The four fingers. Has a trigger finger. Same thing here with the trigger finger. Really nice detail. Upper body. Up and down, side to side. One thing I like is you see how the chest symbol and how the sculpt of the detail, it seems to work really well. How they painted it right there. And this is his holster. Also goes around. This is attached. You can't take it off. So you just got to leave it like that. Ball jointed up and down. Side to side. Upper articulation there. Double knee. Right here. At the boot area. Spin that. Up and down. And the toe articulation. Also, the copyright for this mold on the thigh, it says 2006 sculpt-wise. Yet it seems Hasbro is still using parts of this action figure base body to make figures currently. And between the articulation, just the sculpt detail looks just right for a base body to make any character. Like if you wanted a blank base body, this is a really good one to work off of. It's really a great action figure. And overall, as I mentioned, I think it is the best Punisher action figure, especially if you do the modification. So that's the review. And leave comments if you liked it or you didn't. And thanks for watching. You're probably asking the question I've been asking for years. The Punisher has no superpowers. You'd think it would be pretty easy to make a good Punisher film with the character. And yet, we're still waiting for one. Marvel, you better start improving, or maybe you'll be the one punished next.